My name's Anthony Romero. I did my MFA at the Art Institute in the Performance Department. I think related to the kind of methodology that I use, and certainly the training that I underwent at SAIC, the artist and scholar thing is certainly the value that relates the most to what I do. Because again, there is this thing of a kind of critical research base that promotes a sort of swell of activity.
We are hurling ourselves at immovable objects, pushing boulders in the park, or broken into couples tossing each other over frozen lakes. They watch us gliding across bar stools, walk over and bite, manipulating gravity to continue our momentum. Things have come to them. Nobody sings anymore.
A performance could just as easily take place as at a conference, or a room like this. My MFA thesis performance was a piece called Confronting a Certain Cowardice, which began with a series of questions around the possibilities of reenactment and the relationship of the body to ideas of the archive and the document. So what I did was I choreographed this dance that is along the lines of a pantomime in which I imitated the movements of the horse. So that piece exists as this 2-minute performance and has since been published as a piece of writing that is somewhere between a kind of academic text about reenactment and the possibility of the body in relationship to the archive, and somewhere along the lines of performance script / diaristic thing. I started working with Lynn Hickson and Matthew Gulish and Mark Jeffrey and Roberto Cifuentes and all of my sort of mentors through the program in the department. There is very much this emphasis in the way that they work as well on research and inquiry, and so that the process of making and the process of being in the studio is actually a kind of thinking through. So the act of making and what the work actually becomes reveals similar results as to like what we would think of in a kind of traditional academia of like a paper, for example, which manifests itself in something like a performance or a series of images or something like that. And certainly that was something that I was attracted to at SAIC and that I delved in further once I got here over the last 2 years. And research becoming a sort of driving force behind the studio practice.
Gravity holds you to this point and it leaves you free. And that the universe happens right there and then, like truth.